Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you with a long form talk podcast type of video, and today's video is going to be called "How to Be a Diamond in the Rough." And I will do a more Pokemon sales data video later, but right now I just want to go over this because there's a line in Sleeping with Sirens called "Better Off Dead," where the first line of the second verse says, "She doesn't know she's beautiful because no one's ever told her so." And not that I expect to be called beautiful. I'm a dude, and I expect to be called maybe like handsome or decent looking or Antonio Banderas, motherfucker. And I have, in various ways, but never been called beautiful. And the girlfriend I'm with now called me beautiful. It's like, wow, I did not expect that. That makes me feel really good. Was she talking about face, body? Probably not. Probably just like she knows that I love animals. I mean, just she likes my mind and the way my personality works. And why is that important? Why is that distinction important? Because you can be beautiful without having to be good looking. I'm the best example you're gonna get. The way that I see it is that my friend Ruby said, sometimes the most ordinary looking piece of armor can sometimes be the best in the game, the absolute best. And how do you become that? You become that being like, one, just getting good at your job, like have pride in what you do and know it backwards and forwards, like, and be the best at it. Because a lot of people are just like, all right, I'm gonna work and I'm gonna go home, just here for the paycheck, whatever. And I learned this in the military, where the best advice I got is a guy named Sergeant Bush. Is just like, best advice I can give is get good at your job. It's like, okay, all right, get good at my job. All right, so how do I do it? You just constantly read material, do whatever, and that is something that in the military it helps you because, like, as long as you can run and you're in good shape and pass PT tests, they're really not going to kick you out unless you do like some illegal shit. But as far as like progression, you need to know your shit. You need to study, and some higher ups, again, not all of them. Some higher ups are just bad, but some of them will see like, oh, hey, he's doing a really good job. She's doing doing extraordinary. So if you get good at your job, that's something you could be proud of. And again, you can. Friend Jen says like, well, anyone can have a body. He's like, you're right. Anyone can have a body. It doesn't matter what they look like in their face. They could have muscles. I don't have them much right now, so but you can do, and you could have a bunch of things that don't require you to be good looking, and it'd be funny. You could have experiences like travel. Go and travel so you have experience. Oh, I've been there. And read. Oh my God, women love men who can read, because they can just be like, okay, well, one, your English is going to get a lot better. And I have noticed that women tend to think better of men when they can text in full sentences. And that's just, again, it is easier to abbreviate things and to just do half sentences because it is more efficient. They even made a joke about that on The Office, where Kevin's like, why talk big word when little word do better? Like, and fair point. That is an easier way to communicate, but women, for whatever reason, they like it. Oh, speaking clear sentences, using, not making grammatical mistakes or spelling errors. Like, that's something that appeals to them for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why. But it's something that's simple that you can get good at. You can get good at by reading and be like, oh, I've read this book, and watch YouTube videos of people talking about the book and be like, oh, all right, that makes sense. They'll just say like, oh, wow, he's really smart. He has good insight, not knowing that you got those thoughts from it. Like, almost none of the shit I think is an original thought. Like I said, that Sleeping with Sirens quote, my friend Sergeant Bush from the military, friend Jen, like, all of these things I'm just taking separately and I'm just putting into one video because they all relate to each other. And my arm is getting tired, so I'm gonna, okay, there we go. Trying not to get my other finger in the camera. There we go. And just be thoughtful. Ask them about themselves. Now, that's just something that they like. It's a simple, hey, good morning. How's everything going? Obviously, when you have it, if you're texting good morning, beautiful to someone you don't have, it might backfire a little bit. But yeah, just take care of yourself, get good at a job, educate yourself. And that doesn't mean going to school. Okay, I have one semester of community college, and she saw right past that. She's like, no, you're actually, you're smart. I was like, okay, all right, good job. Great job, Chavez. Um, yeah, that's one of the best things. Just try to be interesting. Try to have a lot of experiences. Try to have a wide a range of things. And okay, like some people might argue, like, well, I don't want to change for anyone. You like me who I am. You like me as I am, or you don't, and I'm just not gonna change them. Okay, if that's your principles and you're sticking to it, I will tip my hat and commend you for it. But that is something that is going to be. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to raise it so you don't get a look at the double chins. I'll just talk like this from now on. You you can do that and you can feel that way, but there's going to be women that just be like, all right, they're not good enough. Write down, and again, this is if you're really content with just, hey, living the single life, I'm doing my stuff, I'm reading comic books, I'm like eating and that's what I would love to do. I would love to just have one job and sit around, just one 40-hour-a-week job, and then the rest of the time just read comic books and play video games. And no, it's not. Because if I wanted that life, I'd have that life. But I don't. I have the life that I'm living now. But if that's what you want, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, I would absolutely love that life. It's just not what I want. And the scope of women you have in that amount of in what you're doing, it's going to be limited. Now my friend Pito, who what's up, Pito? How's it going? He's the one who made the video for the other day, what to do when you miss your friends. He was one of my first friends on base, and what he did was he just said, "Oh, let's go to parties together. Let's do this. This is what military folks do." He introduced this guy Mincer, and I came up with him, like we were all doing training together. And when he exited that training part, this girl, Cole, was in, or the Kristen, and then I was like, oh, kind of to her what Peter was to me. So I'm like, okay, this is what we do. It's fun. And they were both gamers. I'm surprised she was married at the time. I'm surprised I didn't think of it sooner. But after like a couple of years, I had gotten this guy, McKinnon and Wukash together. I am the reason they're married. I'm the reason those kids are alive. And after I had convinced, like, hey, you know what, Kristen? You are not happy in this marriage, in this toxic relationship. You should leave him and be with this perfect specimen of a man named Pito. And you know what he does? He works and he plays video games. and so does she. And it's the perfect matchup. So yes, sometimes you can just do one thing and be really happy. That does work out. And they're literally right in the middle of having their first kid. Like, they just induced. She is like, it's on her way. Her legs are spread. They got the gynecologist in there saying, I see a crown. Like, they're about to be parents. Again, because of me. And I'm sorry, there's a little bit bragging here. But I'm saying you can do certain things and have it be, you can only do one or two types of things and it can work out. Like, that's very possible. But that's the exception, not the rule. Generally, women want well-rounded guys that have a good job, make decent money, and they're just confident, they're proud of themselves, and they treat them well. Again, that's smart. There's some stupid one that's like, I don't want to say stupid. There are many women that did not get treated right when they were younger, and this is why assholes get women. Because they did not get treated right when they were younger. They did not have a loving dad, and they just want to get acceptance from someone. And, oh, hey, you're an asshole, but, if you fuck me, that means that you're accepting me, and I'm not worthless, and I have value because you're choosing to slide your dick in me. I don't get that psychology at all, but that's the way it works out. Now, granted, you could be an asshole and get women. You get loads of women, but you will not attract the type of woman that you want to marry. You will not attract the type of woman that you can bring home to mom and dad. You will not attract the type of woman that's going to be a good mom. You are just going to attract someone that is damaged. And again, we're all damaged. I'm one of the most damaged people on the earth. So God bless my girlfriend. How you be happy, I think long term is just be really, really good. Be a really good person. And the rest will come. Put on paper the qualities you want in a woman or a man, for my woman followers, and then say like, okay, what do I need to do to get this person on this piece of paper that I described, my dream partner? What do I do to become someone that they want? And then do that. Again, if you have everything else you're happy with and you want a partner, that's one of the best things to do. So anyway, guys, I love you. I love you all. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Have a blessed day, everybody. Pokemon video later. Bye.